For question number 2C, you have to start out with the correct structure. Now, this is the correct structure, and there has to be a double bond in between the two central carbons, as the hint suggests, because each carbon needs 4 bonds each. So this structure over here obeys a rule of Honk, and we're good to go on to the next part. Now, to determine the bond polarity, you have to look at the back of the periodic table. Now, the carbon-carbon double bond will be nonpolar because two exactly the same atoms will have exactly the same electronegativity. So their difference in electronegativity is 0, so it's nonpolar. Now, onto the carbon-hydrogen single bond. Carbon has the electronegativity of 2.5, that of hydrogen is 2.1, so their difference in electronegativity is 0.4. And if you look at the bottom of the table here, anytime the electronegativity difference between two atoms is somewhere between 0 and 0.4, this bond is considered nonpolar, and you do not need any partial charges. So let's go ahead and label all these carbon-hydrogen bonds as nonpolar all around. And lastly, to determine the molecular shape, you can refer to this chart over here. And to determine the molecular shape, you have to look at one central atom at a time. So this carbon over here has 1 double bond and 2 single bonds, and that geometry is equal to trigonal planar. Same thing occurs on the other side, 1 double bond and 2 single bonds. So for both of these central carbons, we have trigonal planar as their molecular shape.